I need to remember to unmute myself. But hello, we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another VTuber interview. Today we've got Nova.
Hey.
Today we're going to be talking all things Nova, finding out the Nova secrets and what it's like in everyone's neighborhood, because you're everyone's neighbor, right?
Yes, that's right. That's the lore.
That's the love. There we go.
That's the lore.
Tick that off the list.
Asked about.
But yeah. So I'm gonna go straight into the first question, if you don't mind. And that's gonna be, how are you doing today?
Well, I have been productive today. I have eaten well. I am cold, but warming up my heart and my body. But yeah, I've had a good day today. My friends have been very kind to me, and I've been productive, so I should be on my way to a good evening.
Very good, very good. We've got the fire going in the cabin, so that should help a little bit.
It definitely will. So staring at a fire is probably psychologically proven to make you warmer.
I can believe that.
I could really believe that too. It doesn't need to be an actual fact. Tairo, how you doing, cutie?
Is that a VV? Oh, is that a nickname?
That's what Tairo calls me. Yes. Taito worked very hard to come up with a nickname, and I love it. It's a very loved nickname.
Oh, I'll have to rename the title above you to VV.
It's just Taito. Taito's the only one.
Thank you. Welcome, Taito. So now is usually where I say the stuff about you. It's usually you are a VTuber. Which there does seem to be a lot of VTubers. What is it about Finland that has a lot of VTubers?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I guess everyone's just. Listen. That's what I ask myself very often. It's like, how are there, like 70, nearing 80 of us right now, and people still who like haven't found the community somehow by now? Like, there's still like a new VTuber getting introduced to other VTubers like every week, and it's like, where are these spawning from?
I don't know. You need to find the spawner, the Finnish VTuber spawner.
Finnish VTuber spawner. It's somewhere, and we'll find it for sure.
Wait, is
but
Finland
there's no need
virtual?
to restrict it. What it is? Yes, absolutely. People say we're a fake country, so we might as well be like just a country for VTuber spawners.
I guess so. Well, it's one of Finland's best exports. Seems to be VTubers.
Maybe online.
Maybe.
That's all. Well, we have like a Eurobeats champ person, amazing talent person. Let's say VTubers. It's a great answer.
Yeah, VTubers. All them good stuff.
All them good stuff.
But yeah, you play a lot of comfy games. I've seen some Pokemons. I've seen some Genshins.
It's been so long since I played Genshin. Goodness, I want to get back into it so bad, but I look at Genshin and I go, maybe not today. And then it just keeps getting delayed. I really want to get the new husband that's coming up, but I'm just struggling to open the game.
That's fine.
The thought of going in and doing daily quests is like whelming in some way.
I guess that's the problem with these sort of MMO type games.
Yeah.
It's like a second job.
Yeah, it does, and I'm already really busy. So I don't have time. Well, I guess I would have time if I just streamed what I do daily, but laziness. I want to play other things.
Play everything. You've also played.
It's a good backup game.
It's good to have backup games, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we rewind the clock a bit to past Nova of the past, how did you discover VTubers?
I think like I saw like Korone around, like she was just getting memed, and I was like, oh, I guess this is a thing that people are doing now. But then like I didn't really think like I would become one. I just thought like that's cool. I don't know how that works, whatever. But then I saw like VTuber, like I started seeing like Finnish people just like through cosplay rings and stuff, and I went like, oh wait, is this like something a Finnish person can do? Like, is this like a rich person hobby? But then like I did the tiniest bit of research because I like did want to stream, but I didn't want to have to deal with like a web camera every single time. Like looking like a human being and having good lighting and my room being clean. No. Too many things. But I didn't want to have just like a void thing. So I started like looking into like, well, how do I become a VTuber? Like, do I need to draw a character and have it like manually animate all these parts? And like, guess how I'm like, I don't know. But then it turned out to be really like a few simple YouTube searches away how to make a Vroid and start streaming with it.
It's not too difficult to start VTubing.
Yeah, I think I started VTubing with like €3. I think I bought a dress for my girl. Oh, I love that dress. Oh goodness. I just, you remember it and you go, oh man, that was my start. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Started with that, and then yeah. I remember telling my mother like I spent $3 on a virtual dress, and she went, what? Like, what did you do? Well, like, no. It's like a hobby. I can spend money on a hobby, right? And well, look at me now, mother. I can buy more dresses.
It all started with one virtual dress, and now we're here.
Now we're here, indeed.
So you mentioned Lumi and Korone. Would you say they have inspired your VTubing, or are there any specific you would say has inspired you in VTubing?
I don't really know. I feel like, well, like obviously everyone takes like inspiration from here and there. I don't think there's like a person who like I'm like, this is the one person that made me want to start this right now. I think it was, just the generic one. I don't know. Like when it comes to streaming inspirations, I think Lumi at least is high up there. I don't think I'd want to be like a corporate VTuber. Not that I've like seen what it could be like. So I don't think I like really like can or want to look up to like all the like very corporate VTubers.
Like Hololive and Vishoja.
Yeah, like just like Nichi Sanji. It just all feels like a lot to deal with. So I'm happy being like an indie situation.
Just your neighborhood VTuber.
And yeah, I don't really know if like I get inspired like right now, like with just see how my friends are doing, and I go, I wanna like be on par with this friend or get cool enough so I can dare even to look at this person, you know. Inspiration comes from wanting to socially interact with the person.
Do you would you say you're quite not necessarily a big part, but do you take part a lot in the VTuber community?
Oh, I don't think so, honestly. Like some people might. I feel like I'm a little shy to like put myself out there. But when people like are like, do you want to? I always say yeah. I think most of the time. No. So far I haven't refused anything. So, but I don't really know. I don't really know what my place is in the community. I just exist and I'm just around for whoever wants me, needs me, cares.
That's probably one of the best ways to do it.
Yeah. I don't really want to bother like I'm the single thing keeping like the VTubers together right now. I don't want that, you know.
That's clearly Doot.
Probably. And there's like Lunky and obviously Lumi and other great people keeping the community going right now. Nivus, how you doing?
Greetings, champion.
Uncle Pot has joined the guild.
Welcome. I've completely forgot what I was about to say. Brain empty. But yeah, you mentioned cosplaying. Is that something you're quite into, or just something you admire online?
It's just something I admire online. I've done a Team Rocket Grant cosplay, a really cheap one. I did a Fem Glasses Nitori from Free when I was younger. But other than that, I have not ever like cosplayed myself. So I guess that's probably a lie, but you know what I mean. Like I haven't seriously gotten into cosplay at any point. I had a lot of friends who did though. And I would often like chat with them while they did their outfits and hear how their outfit making evenings went as a group and stuff.
Oh.
That kind of fun stuff.
It is quite interesting seeing all the creative things they do to make costumes and stuff like that.
Yeah. It really is.
Would you ever cosplay Nova?
I've looked at getting one of these like red plate dresses, but they really aren't around, you know. You'd think they'd be more common, but I found like one and it wasn't close enough where I'd be like, yeah, this is the exact dress that I need. But I'd really love to one day. It's one of those hashtag goals I want to do. Like if I ever do an in real life stream, I want to have this dress. Because it's like my dress right now, and like probably always will be. 15 years from now, I'll have a really cool 3D model, and I'll still have this exact same dress.
A hyper realistic iPhone tracking, full body tracking, and still that dress.
Still this dress, absolutely. It's just so cute. I don't know. I just like it because it's red, probably.
Is that the $3 dress that you bought?
This is not this. This was another $3 dress, but this is the one I started with. That one doesn't get rigged anymore because, according to some people, it's too eye-blaringly red. It's too bright to be shown. And that's truly upsetting. But I kind of, when someone said that, I went, oh, yeah, maybe. And then apologized to those who had been there for longer. Be like, how did you deal with this dress for so long? Anyone who was there in the absolute baby face is an actual saint, though. Like, truly.
The baby Nova fans. Or I guess that makes them the old people Nova fans.
The OGs, indeed.
OGs. What do you call your fans?
Oh, I don't think they really have a name. We never discussed it, I don't think. It's just my people, you know? Maybe we should think of something. Like the neighborhood gang has been suggested and stuff, but I don't know if I suit the gang name. Like, I'm just a peaceful little lady, you know.
Just chilling on the interwebs.
Yeah, I just exist. Here I am, you know.
But yeah, so you started streaming. You bought the $3 dress. How did you find your early days of streaming?
Honestly, I look really fondly back at them. Like having it was like weird to have like 3 viewers, but then also 3 active chapters, and like one of my friends was always there. They got a job or something, so they're too busy to come or whatever. Unbelievable. Getting a job, man.
Such betrayal.
Right? How dare they sustain themselves? But like it was really comfy, and I found it a lot of fun, and like I'm really fortunate in the way I feel like I've grown. Like it's been slow and steady, and it's exactly what I wanted. Like I have time to always get used to like the new numbers, and then it's like good. Yeah, so but I do look fondly back at the times when I would sit on the stream like, oh no, these 3 people are here, and I need to entertain these 3 people exactly. It was easy to pinpoint what they'd like. Now it's like, the generic audience must enjoy whatever comes out of my mouth.
Oh. Well, as long as you.
That's not true. Let me down.
So you've been enjoying it then, if you're still going. At least I would assume so.
Yeah, no, I hate it, but I do it. No. I remember when I started, I was like, I'm probably like, because I started like streaming back in like 2016, 14. I did something like, but I did it for like 2 weeks, and I got like tired of it, or I got too busy. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just didn't find the joy in it that I do now. But then like when I started, I went like, I'm probably just gonna do this for like a few weeks and stop again or whatever. Like, doesn't matter. But then, you know, I kept going. the longest break I've taken has been 2 weeks. So I think I enjoy it. Yeah.
It's pretty good then. How long have you been going? When did you start?
I started on the 12th in 2020.
Ah.
So my anniversary is in 4 days.
Oh.
This Sunday is the 1 year of starting. At least that's what the statistics. What an annoying word. The statistics show me that I started on the 12th, and I do believe it because I do remember thinking about VTubing stuff on Independence Day. So I probably got like started on that, and then started on the 12th. Like it's a Sunday, someone can come. Someone will come chill, and someone did.
Have you got any exciting plans for it?
For the anniversary?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm doing a 12-hour stream. It's my first one. I've done a 6 and an 8-hour stream, and I'm just like, well, might as well do 4 more, I guess. And I bought so many snacks, and I have warm drinks prepared, and I'm excited. I'm excited to stream all day.
Make sure to take breaks.
It's gonna be great fun. I have planned 3 whole breaks in my day. But I have like 3 collabs, 4 collabs, and just like fun stuff. I'm really excited for it. I want to karaoke news because I'm gonna be talking already for 12 whole hours. I think I'm gonna be pretty tired by the end of it, so I don't wanna jinx it and overuse my voice. We can do karaoke on Monday if I'm alive as a human being.
If you survive the stream.
It is a soft promise, yeah. A soft promise of karaoke on Monday.
Have you done karaoke before?
I have. Well, I never had like a today's stream is going to be a karaoke stream. Sometimes just streams become a karaoke stream. You know? I have a karaoke redeem, and I'm always like, okay, it's gonna be like 5 songs, and then it's like an hour later. I'm like, well, guess we keep going then. Never goes as planned, but it's always a good time.
What sort of songs do you do in your karaoke's?
I do whatever is popular, honestly. Well, I don't sing my pop songs, but like when Fly Me to the Moon came in, I practiced that when I put it on my set list, and just songs I've sang since I've been like 13, like Sweet Little Bumblebee and dumb mean songs and comfy soft love songs and stuff.
Ooh.
Things that I know the lyrics to. Barbie musicals seem to be something that I sing along a lot to.
That's songs you enjoy.
Barbie songs are so good.
I can only think of one Barbie song, and that's the Barbie song. I forgot what it's called now. Come on, Barbie, let's go Barbie.
Let's go Barbie. That's not even an actual Barbie song.
What?
That's not like a Barbie movie.
Well, it should be. It's a good song.
It should be. I wonder if it's like one of in the like newer generation ones. If not, they really should do that already.
I feel like the kids wouldn't understand. They don't get it, man. They don't get it.
But it's for the parents watching, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true. I have to admit, I've never actually watched a Barbie movie, so I'm not sure what they're like.
I think I watched most of them.
You were a big fan of Barbie?
I really don't think I am, but the more I talk about Barbie, the more I go, do I actually like Barbie? I think I'm a big Barbie fan. I think so. I don't own Barbies, but I read a lot of the like books when I was younger, and I did watch the movies, and I enjoyed the songs. And there was a Barbie website. Damn, it had the best games. Oh man, that website is dead now because Flash is bye-bye. Huh.
No. Maybe someone has archived it somewhere.
Probably. I should check that. I should check for that. Just have a Barbie gameplay stream.
Hello, welcome to Barbie Street.
Welcome to Barbie Street. Yeah, I mean that would be very on brand for me though. Just it's Barbie time, baby.
It's comfy Barbie vibes.
Comfy Barbie vibes, yeah. Oh man, I'm just nostalgia bomb 5000.
Did you play a lot of Flash games when you were younger?
But I mean, it was mostly just like exactly those Barbie games. There was this Teletubbies game that I played. I played it way too old to be one. There's this one Finnish one that had a website. Man, yeah, Flash games were a good time.
They truly were. They were peak free games to play.
Yeah, so good.
I've tried looking some up recently, but they seem to just be generic free-to-play games, with like microtransactions and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, bro, just make games for free again. Like, what's wrong with you? You need to make money? Ew. Kidding. Adventure Quest. Oh my god, I love that one so much. Adventure, so iconic.
The music,
Dragon
the graphics.
Quest was really bad, but Adventure Quest was like the thing. I spent so much time on that game. I once had a character that I played for like 2 weeks, then I forgot the password. So I always start over. So I know like the beginning of Adventure Quest very well. It was to the point where I like realized one day like, oh, I'm really speedrunning this right by now. Like I know exactly where to press and all the weaknesses and what spells to get. And oh man, I miss that game now.
You should do an Adventure Quest stream.
Clearly, I'm sure that's an archived one. If it's not just even around these days.
I think it is still going actually.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about Adventure Quest is the dinosaurs with the head and the legs.
Those are so good. I love those ones. There was, I don't know if it was Adventure Quest or Adventure Quest 2 that had like this like goblin base you had to go to. But I remember really liking going into the goblin base and like wrecking shop in there. Such an I think it's Adventure Quest 2. It had this like mini game where you have to like you know when it's like you drop a bomb and then how it spreads and it spreads to other things and those start spreading and then they spread and it's like a chain reaction game. That's the word Komori do. There was one of those and when I was playing it my aunt texted me and I got a little whelmed by my aunt texting me and then I was like, you should tell your husband that he can just drop the bomb somewhere and go. It's like, why did I say that?
Oh no.
Why did I say that? It's that, that's such an embarrassing memory. It was so cringy. I look fondly. I think she just sent me a question mark, and I went, never mind.
I guess she wasn't an Adventure Quest fan or something.
Yeah, clearly. Can you believe it?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Not cultured enough for my funny joke. I don't think it was even meant to be funny. I just blurted something out. And it was like a text. I could have thought about it, but I sure did. My poor aunt trying to get closer to me.
You had to quickly reply so you could get back to Adventure Quest, of course.
Yeah, I wanted to keep chaining. You know, I was doing good that time, I'm sure.
Got them. I can't remember anything about Adventure Quest. I know
Really?
Ulna streamed it
I love
recently. Some good stuffs.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how have you been finding streaming recently? What have you been up to?
Recently, I feel like I've had a bit of a honeymoon with streaming again. Like I really enjoyed it, and it's been like a great stress relief. And hanging out with people is so much fun. And you know, you forget your worries when you press go live a little bit. And it's been good for me because school has been going, and it's like almost the holiday season, and it's good to just like clock out for a few hours and just talk about whatever comes to your head that's not uncomfy and see how the chat is doing and concentrate on other people for a moment. It's really relaxing. And yeah, I don't know, I've just been having like a good time. Been having a really good time.
Very good to hear. Do you find you plan a lot of your streams, or you just press go live and just see what happens?
I plan like, maybe I play this game, or I plan the game that I start with. That's the only one I know for sure. And then if that goes on for 3 hours, cool. If I have to change in the middle, that's what happened. So I don't plan. Is the case. I really take things as they come, to the best of my ability. if I'm really worried before the stream, like I don't know what I'm gonna do, then I plan like 2 games that to play, or then I do the in my live notification. I go like, I don't know what we're gonna do today, but let's start with this and talk about it. And it's just, you know, as things come, we deal with them. That's human nature, and I'm trusting in my human nature to do so.
Well, you're doing pretty good so far. So it's working, at least.
Yeah, that's like the number one thing I wanna like not ever have. I don't wanna get so stressed that I can't stream, or that stream starts to feel stressful, or something. Like if I one day, like if I realized a month into streaming that like, oh, I'm stressing out about this, I'll probably either take a vacation, be like, oh, burning out baby. Probably not gonna happen though, I've been at it for a year. But if it would happen, I'd just be like, okay, my health has to come first. There's no questions about this.
Definitely.
And, I do tend to like think that if, you know, even worst case scenario, I'd figure it out.
I find it's probably better to stop and have a break rather than carry on and then be completely put off the whole thing.
Yeah, but like we talked about corporate VTubers and how like they probably can't really do that, or aren't allowed to, or are like heavily like no, don't. But like, here we are.
Oh, here's
Turnip.
Turnip.
Welcome in, Pekin.
Welcome. I find that, or at least for me personally, a lot of the burnout and stuff comes from all the VTuber and streaming stuff you have to do off of stream. So a lot of the advertising, the content creation, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and have been putting and having deadlines and thinking like have to go to. Yeah, that's why I don't do any content outside streams. The thing is, I really want to, but I press. I'm just done. Just done.
Oh no.
But
What would
if
you
I
like
feel
to do?
really inspired, of course, then I would love to like keep it. Like I did one clip edit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna epic game this, and I'm gonna become an epic gamer clip haver, and then I sure didn't. And I've had a channel introduction video. I have procrastinated that for the past like 5 months. I think at least, like straight up, I've been like, yeah, I need to do this and plan what I'm gonna say and find the clips I wanna use, and I sure haven't. I haven't even like started on that more than on a thought level.
That's good. Now I don't
know.
feel as bad not having a channel trailer.
You definitely. I don't think it does that much. I think having the recent one there is more, honestly, like more worth it than having a channel trailer.
Yeah.
But then like having one would make you feel so professional. You know?
I find they often get covered by the people you host automatically anyway, so.
Do they?
I think
I
so.
know.
I don't know.
How to turn on auto host.
Oh, okay.
I really don't. I think I tried Googling it once and I went, oh, that's how it is, and then I just didn't act upon that knowledge, and now I don't remember anymore.
Oh, it's the knowledge is there somewhere. You just gotta find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of the future, now that you've been going a year, do you have any plans for future content or any future model changes?
I do want to make a model change. There's a game, like a game franchise style that I really want to imitate in my next model. And when the new Droid update dropped, I'm gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna go into this model. But then I'm like, oh wait, I need to do all these like textures myself. I don't have time.
Oh no.
I don't have time for that right now, so it probably waits until like the next vacation that I spend at my apartment that I can like do that. And I don't know when that will be. Like when I'll have like actual free time to work on it and do all my textures and look at pictures and do research and become an epic drawer. It's gonna take a while to the new model, but I know exactly what I want.
There's definitely a lot of skills needed in creating a VTuber model.
So many.
Would you?
And it doesn't like. Yeah.
I was going to say, would you consider commissioning someone to make a model for you?
Yes. So I have thought of that, but then like I like having my model, like I feel so bad for live 2D VTubers who like to change an outfit they have to pay a lot of money to get that done. And like I made my own avatar. I can just be like, new dress time. Just buy it, put it on. And that's a lot cheaper than being like, can you rig this for me for $20? I don't know how much rigging a dress would cost, but I mean, for live 2D that would be more like 200, and then for 3D, I don't know, because it's super easy, so I hope they don't charge too much.
That is definitely the perks of Vroid in particular, because Vroid does the rigging for you.
Yeah, it's super easy, so you can just go put the texture on there and you're all good.
It's definitely one of the perks of Vroid is the ease of customizing outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
What sort of outfits would you like to have?
I want to have more red dresses. I want to have one like really fancy, like princess dress.
Oh.
And I bought this angel dress that I want, like angel wedding dress that I have on my Christmas avatar right now. I want to rig that on my normal avatar, which will actually take a second once Christmas is over. Like an actual second. I removed the halo from the current one and it's done. Boom.
Hey.
It will take an actual second, so I'm excited to have that one just around. I want to get a better made dress. The current one, I'm not really a big fan of it. It looked good from afar, but then when you zoom on just like the chest area on stream, it's like kind of falls flat from what it looked like. And then I don't know. I want to have more hats and more hair accessories and everything more.
so much to do.
Yeah, so much to do and no time.
No.
Time.
You could do I guess it's kind of hard to do, but you could do a modeling stream where you show off editing your model and stuff.
I guess I could, but then I don't know. I feel like it's like the magic is there, and a lot of people do that, and it's like there's no problems with it. But I don't know. I feel like I'd get flustered having people watch me and then do all the mistakes I never do. You know. And then I'm like a procrastinator, so I put it on, and then I answer to 50 in Discord pings, and then like keep going.
It's not too bad, I suppose. Don't wanna let people peek behind the curtain.
Yes.
Keep it hidden. But
or
yeah.
keep it on the Discord server.
Ah.
I've done one rigging thing in Discord server when I noticed that my face texture was off, and that was a good evening. I had a fun time.
So do you enjoy all the model editing and stuff?
I think I do. It's frustrating when I don't know what's wrong, but then it's like I go move a few things and it works, and I'm like, oh, maybe I do know what I'm doing. Maybe I am an epic gamer at this program. I'm not at all, but I know how to do the specific things that I do, I guess. By now, I played with them enough to maybe be able to figure out what could be wrong there.
You're a professional now at the 3D modeling.
A total pro, really.
Yeah. But yeah, you've come a long way, almost a year now. What were some of the highlights over the past year?
Oh my goodness, I think. Oh my goodness, there's been so many. I remember one of the first like big raids that I got. So I got a really big raid from VTuber once, but then I kind of got used to it really quickly. But then like Lunky streamed me hosted me once, and somehow that was like that one. The feeling of like excitement from that raid didn't like leave us quickly. So I remember the Lunky raid really well. And one of like a very long time fan of mine came in that raid too, so maybe that's why I like really remembered, because like, well, that person came thanks to that raid, and it's like, you know, tied to that memory. And like my birthday stream that year was so much fun. I guess this year, well, I guess most of my year has been in this year, and just I don't know, there's been many. birthday streams. The first karaoke stream I did where my voice was shaking so much when I
Oh, no.
started. It was so nervous, and then I got used to it, and I got a few compliments, and I went, okay, I got this. I can keep singing, and they don't hate it probably. And I don't know. Whenever someone I talk to in like a different stream comes into my stream, it's so fluffy and blushing from thinking about some of the people who come in. Nothing feels better than getting senpai to notice you, and senpai comes to your stream and they're like, oh goodness, what are you doing here? Are you lost? you weren't supposed to notice me. This is how it works, senpai. But there they are. Fluffy feelings.
Who are some of your VTuber senpais?
There's blushy.
If you want to, you don't have to.
Oh, I don't mind telling. Obviously, I mean, like any VTuber counts as a VTuber senpai. Even if they're smaller, younger, newer, I get excited when I see them. But like the big senpais are probably like girls. There's Suvidria, that's a Finnish VTuber. When she comes in, I'm just like, why is she here? What are you doing, milady? Like, I love you, but why are you here? There's girls. Girls is a good friend of mine. I love her so dearly. There's one little piranha who I get the pleasure of entertaining some days, and just so many. There's Ronnie and that whole group, and just goodness, blushy washy, yes. I think those four might be my big senpais. Subio girls, one little piranha, and Ronnie right now. Like, those are the ones that I'm like, what are you doing in here?
Oh, getting flustered.
Yeah, very flustered.
Would you say it's one of your favorite things about VTubing, or would you say something else?
I might think it's one of my favorite things. Like, I'm not streaming because I want senpais to notice me. I'm doing it because it's fun. But then they do come, and then it's like, like the feeling of acknowledgement that this person knows I'm here, and that I'm a human being, that it exists, and might even care a little bit. It's a little wild. And it makes me really fluffy, and all the fluffy feelings are really what I cherish the most about VTubing. Just the fluffy warmth in my heart.
All them good vibes. It's a lot to VTubing, and it's all been very good.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. It's not all nice, but most of it to me is nice. I stay out of the drama, so I don't need to care about that.
Oh yeah, I think that's the secret to enjoying VTubing, is just stay out the drama.
Yeah, just exist sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, just let it happen. No need to get involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about we discover the Nova off stream a little bit about what you like to do and stuff.
Was to create zero drama. What I like to do off stream.
Yeah. So, I guess a good way to go into this is if you were stuck on a desert island and you could take any games console with you, what would you take? Assuming you had like monitors and electricity and stuff. And you can't say a PC before you say that.
If I had to choose one console and I'd be able to like charge it or whatever, I'd probably honestly take the Nintendo 3DS. Not even the Switch. No, the 3DS. There's a higher library of games in a way, kind of. Well, games that I would care about and could play over and over again. And just it would be compact and probably would deal with the harsh environments of this deserted island that happens to have monitors and controllers and electricity. Yeah. I guess that's how deserted islands work. There's probably a sun panel and with a USB cord, you know.
Yeah, specifically designed. There's nothing else on the island except that.
Yes.
And a shelf for old games.
Yes. Just welcome to Desert Island. There's a sun panel right there and a shelf of games you like. The perfect deserted island, truly designed for the gamer. It's the Animal Crossing New Horizons experience in real life.
Yep.
Here's your own deserted island. Now figure it out.
And a raccoon runs up to you someday and says that you owe him a lot of money.
This is my island. I was here way before you. Yes, yes. I would probably punt that thing into the ocean.
Oh no.
My island now. You're just a raccoon.
Poor
probably
dude.
run out.
Poor dude.
He'd definitely go into the ocean. Goodness.
So what are some of your favorite 3DS games?
There's Fantasy Life 3DS, which is like one of my favorite games ever. It's this RPG where you can change your class whenever you want, and there's like more than 8 of them. But there's like crafting classes, there's fishing. That's why it's the best game. It has a fishing mechanic.
All the best games have fishing in.
Yeah, there's, archery, swordsmanship, whatever. It's amazing. Magic. It was so good. I have like 100 hours on that game, and that's a lot for a DS game. Like, very much. And there's like DLC that I never finished, and I regret it so much. But then it's like, do I want to play hundreds of hours of Fantasy Life again? It's the kind of game I wish I could forget about and then play it again for the first time. Then there's the Disney Magical World series.
Oh.
I could enjoy that for a very long time. It feels like it might be a game made for children, but it had like really difficult combat and fun mini games, and there was like a cafe system that was super engaging. It was a lot of fun. And there's of course like Animal Crossing games on the DS. Those are good. Professor Layton games. Those mysteries could entertain me for years, probably. Until I memorize all of them. There's so many good games. It's like my favorite console of all time. There's Rhythm Thief that I also never finished, that I really want to finish one day. There's all the Pokemon games, all the Pokemon spin-offs are on the DS.
So many DS games.
So many. Nintendogs and cats, I could have a pet dog on the island in my DS.
Hey.
So many games that you can just sink hundreds of hours into and not worry about. Miitopia, there we go. More. I could name DS games for days. I love so many of them so very dearly.
It's a shame you can't stream them, I suppose.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you, I don't know, do the naughty thing of streaming the ROMs and stuff.
Yes, on a very legit emulator. I feel like if you just don't say you're roaming, it's okay.
Yeah,
there's like a weird loophole there. That's what I see, at least Pokemon YouTubers who they're like, yes, the legitimate 3DS I'm playing this on.
I think legally, if you own a physical copy, you're allowed to play a ROM. I think that's how it works.
Oh. What if I really want to own a physical copy, but those aren't available anymore? But I mean, will the Nintendo man come into my house and check if I have a physical copy? I don't think so.
Exactly. So,
I can just pretend.
I think the worst they're gonna do is tell you to stop streaming. But I haven't seen them do it because, so
why would they, truly? At the end of the day.
There you go. You could start streaming some 3DS games.
Yeah. I do have a nice layout for it and everything. But then there's the whole clicking aspect. Though I guess I could use my drawing tablet. Brain going brrr, like, wait, I can make this work. This could make sense. I have a stylus pen.
I guess it depends on what game you're playing as well, because not all of them require the touchscreen. So.
But it's always more fun with the touchscreen.
Especially that Pokemon game, Rangers, I think it's called.
Pokemon Rangers. Oh my god, I love that game so much.
It's old. It's over 10 years old now.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
I remember a friend of mine had some like grit or a stone on his stylus when he was playing, and he ended up scratching all of his screen from playing that game.
My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Guardian Size, and when waiting for the game, I would practice drawing circles on a piece of paper.
Ah.
It was so excited. I was like, I need to know how to draw a circle.
Need to prepare training montage.
It really was like a few evenings of dreaming about the game, drawing a little Pikachu on the paper, and going. Ah, that was a good time. Imagine being that excited for games. I wish I could have that like giddy excitement for them.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. Have we grown up, or have games got less exciting?
I think we've grown up, Kumari. The games are still very hype if you look at them through a child's eyes.
No, don't do this to me.
I know. That's not what you want.
But yeah, there's a lot of games out there to play. A lot to keep up with. So what do you do other than streaming and gaming?
I read manga. I diligently do my homework. Yes, of course I do. Me procrastinate? No. I take nice naps.
Naps are very important.
And I'm social, I guess.
Ah.
Talk to people, hang out with people. Play games with people, but I guess that's playing games. But I think my biggest off-stream hobby is reading manga, and I do enjoy it a lot.
There's some.
It's one of those hobbies that I started when I started VTubing. Like not too many months into VTubing, I started reading manga, and then they became like a thing. Define me now.
There's
like
a lot
I
of
had
manga.
nothing, and now I have manga and streaming. It's a lot of it was nice to get like a bunch of new hobbies at once.
What's some good mangas that you've been reading recently?
Oh, I read any isekai on the planet, but I've enjoyed those like I was just a poor girl, but it turns out I was a duke's daughter this whole time. I enjoyed those ones. And yes, 2 a.m. manga being, I did have some trouble at some point. It would be like 4 a.m. I'd be like, oops, I need to stop reading this.
Uh-oh.
And I love those like reincarnated into my favorite book, and I'm gonna die, so I need to figure out how not to do that. Isekais and there's like one of like it's like a really I guess well-known manga, and there's some solo leveling. It's like an RPG happened in real life, and you can go into dungeons, and the apocalypse is coming. And
the
same
usual.
With, the usual. And there's Overgear that's like you get an OP production skill, and everyone looks down on you. But it turns out there's an epic gamer. You can be yes, you can get super good, great, and you know I like a good overpowered non bullhackery having main character. Like I don't mind cheats if the main character is humble about said cheats. Or even if they are not always humble, but if they are like mostly like, if you know, they need to be hashtag relatable, and if they are like they are in Overgeared, I do enjoy it. And I've been reading this one called Chitra. It's in a really good like arc right now, and it's like give me more. I just waited a week for the newest chapter, and it dropped today in class, and I was like looking at my phone like, but the chapter is there. Like, teacher, stop teaching the chapter, please. But then it became lunch break, and I ran into my apartment and read it and enjoyed it very, very greatly.
And now you've got to wait a week again for the next one.
For the next one. But at least, like, the big cliffhanger is over now. The translators in that one, like, after that, like, in the afterward, they were like, sorry, this one part got delayed. And I was like, yeah, you should be sorry. I was really waiting for a very long time.
Oh, no.
But now it's gonna be okay, I think, maybe, hopefully. Manga just consumes me, and I consume a lot of it, I guess.
There's so much manga in the world. How will you get it all?
Yeah, how will you? You just won't.
Gotta catch up. If there was a Nova manga, what would it be about?
Oh, I don't. It would probably be one of those like the boring life of an otaku, but then like silly things happen, and you're like, well, maybe the otaku's life isn't that boring. You know that genre of genre? That's
Roughly, yeah. Slice of life.
Cooking, manga, and farming. Yeah, slice of life. It would be like the official one, I guess. But yeah, manga, streaming, school, just slice of life manga.
Read a
But
manga of Nova reading manga.
I spent it would be like those really short comics, and then it'd be like I spent the whole evening reading manga again. I guess this morning it's problem, and then like a panel of me waking up like why, and then like boom, next comic in 2 weeks. Enjoy it.
There we go.
One of those types of manga. Yeah.
So it's a good manga.
Yeah.
Would you say Garfield is a manga?
No, I don't think Garfield is a manga. I think I'd require the four panel minimum. In like a manga like that, unless it's like a scrolly downy thing, then I guess it doesn't matter. And I guess there's no adventure in Garfield. But then it's a slice of life thing. But there's
Garfield is a slice of life anime.
Garfield the slice of life anime, that's right.
I don't know if Garfield's still going, is it? As in the comic.
I mean, why wouldn't it be still going? I feel like if it had stopped, it would have been like a media sensation, and everyone would know that Garfield's over now. There would be the Garfield is over party, but not party. Garfield is over funeral time.
Oh no. Well, Chris Pratt
Garfield Memorial. Hashtag Garfield Memorial service. Something like that.
Unless Garfield stopped in like the early 2000s and we were too young to realize it.
Yeah, but I think they are still new. You're making me want to Google if Garfield is still going.
You can Google it if you want.
Is Garfield still going? It is still running daily. It started in 1978, bro.
Oh wow. That's a lot of Garfield.
Is the Garfield comic ending? And the answer is it's 2027. Jim Davis realizes he's not gonna last much longer.
No.
Those are funny. That's
How?
Good. So I think it's still going.
How has he come up with this many Garfield plots in like 30 years or so?
I mean, aren't
Almost
there many
50.
like Garfield comics where it's just like Garfield stares straight at you at the panel for just days?
Wow.
You know, just that's probably a Garfield comic out there.
And then
And
he
I guess
blinks.
it's supposed to be like there's political things, and it's just like things my mother said to me. Probably, I don't know.
Don't know. I've not actually read a Garfield strip, so I'm not sure.
Wait, like ever, or like you haven't sat down like, no, I'm gonna read some Garfield strips.
I've never sat down and said, I'm gonna read some Garfield now.
I think I have. I think we used to have one of those like Garfield collection things,
Ah.
and I would read that. I don't remember anything, but I sure looked at a lot of Garfield probably that day.
I've only seen the Jim Carrey, not Jim Carrey, Bill Murray films, and I can't imagine Garfield with any other voice than Bill Murray.
I don't think I watched a Garfield movie.
Ah, well, there's the Chris Pratt one coming out.
2004, 2000. Yeah, I haven't. What the heck? I did not know movie Garfield was this cursed. I think I have known, but not something I actively think about.
He's a weird looking cat.
It sure is. I'm sure the new one is. If there's a new one coming, it's gonna be even more weird. Imagine like they make like a live action Garfield. It's just a cat, but then they CGI a mouth on it and stuff.
There used to be a whole genre of movies that were real life animals, but they would get them to talk somehow.
There was 101 Dalmatians, I think, was like that.
Yeah. I don't know if they talked in 101 Dalmatians, the live action one.
I don't remember either. Maybe they don't talk. What's a live action movie where the animal does talk? They probably talk in The Lion King.
Cats and Dogs. Homeward Bound. Can't remember. There's probably a lot, but Wait, are they the first VTubers?
Hell yeah, they are. I'll accept them.
VTuber, talking animals walked so VTubers could run.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm sure that's how people do it.
If anyone in chat has any questions for Nova, you could feel free to ask now.
I'll answer anything. Anything you can ask, I can answer very good. That doesn't work.
As long as it's not TOS.
Indeed. There is one rule, I guess, to the question.
Ramen, Donburi, or Bippin Bam.
I have only had one of those things in my life ever. And I've only had ramen, but damn, ramen is so nice. And not like packet ramen, but like restaurant ramen. So
yeah.
nice. Such a good time.
I've had it a few times. It's so good.
It's like you can't really do that at home. I mean, you probably could, but it's a lot of work. And I can just buy 11 euros and have a good time somewhere else.
I have to go into my local city to get some proper ramen.
Well, I have to go like home, and not where I'm studying to get ramen right now. The ramen shop is always so empty when I go in there with my friends that I feel like the like employees have things to gossip about once me and my friends leave, because we talk about juicy things when we're in there, so they have content from me and my friends to talk about them. Like, we are loud. It's not on purpose, but it just happens. Like, sometimes I'm talking and I go like, oh, we are being really loud and probably bothering the other 2 people in here. Well, yes, I'm gonna keep going.
oh dear.
They are too polite to say anything, so we're gonna keep making a fuss in here.
Well, it's a sign that the ramen is good, I suppose.
And it's not like we don't talk on inappropriate things, so you know, if they want to hear some gossip, they are allowed to.
They're probably waiting for you to return so they can get updated on all the gossip.
They want to know how those old relationships are doing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They're sitting now waiting. When will Nova return?
Yeah. With whom this time? I brought like 3 friends in there. And I just want to bring my friends in there because it's so good, and I have an excuse to like see someone and eat ramen. Like, yo, I'm gonna start texting people I never like haven't talked to for years and be like, do you want to go get ramen? Just like you know, we could just go. I know.
Let's go. I know you might be living halfway across the world or whatever, but come on, get ramen.
Just go. Just get a flight. How expensive can they be?
The most expensive ramen in the world. Eat someone, see ramen. Uh-oh.
Wait, did I say that, or is that how Nibbles heard it? But also yes. No. That's...
Okay. I don't think we condone eating people on this channel. Please do not eat people.
Well, I'm not sure if I can attest to that.
Okay.
Maybe gentle bites of people, but like not a whole. You can't eat the whole human being. That's not done.
Okay.
That's smart. I wonder if cannibalism is TOS. It probably is not, though.
I think talking about it is fine. I don't think actually doing it is.
How to cook human this stream.
Hey guys, today we're doing a cooking stream.
Here's my neighbor Bill. Don't ask why he's here.
Hi Bill.
Here's
hey.
his leg only. So, you decided to give me your leg for roasting. Oh, poor Bill.
Now you're gonna need the salt and pepper.
I read in a journal from the when would they have eaten a human being last? 1500s?
I'm not sure.
I mean, surely every war veteran has eaten a part of a human being. Maybe not, maybe no. Now that I'm thinking about that, maybe not. But like maybe in like really old wars. So yeah, maybe like 1600, 1700. That's probably...
There was rumors of Japanese soldiers doing it in World War II.
World War II? But is that like a rumor? I
It's
recently saw a picture of like, it was kind of not like gory, but they were like, this is the skin of a Russian man that got eaten alive by his comrades. It's like, yikes.
I see.
So maybe it is like, maybe World War II has been the last time a human has been eaten for like survival like that.
Maybe.
War, maybe it's war that makes people eat people, and maybe like island survival if necessary.
It's the people that get eaten in war that are the biggest, what they call biggest casualties of war, sufferers.
Yeah, just who cares about the gun wounds and stuff? If you eat them, it becomes cannibalism. Becomes the official reason. That's how they deflate the amount of like deaths because of war mistakes. They go, no, it was cannibalism. We couldn't handle the cannibalism in our troops. That's for sure.
Need to stop this cannibalism.
It's you know the meme that's like, I can't believe you're doing this, when you're like actively telling someone to do it. It's exactly like that.
You should
explain.
No worries.
Like definitely don't eat the cookie, but like do eat some cookies though.
We don't condone it, but
if you would like to, you could find it an interesting situation. Yeah.
Well, you definitely shouldn't eat people, chat.
Yes, definitely don't. Let's go with definitely don't. But don't think you're not allowed to. Yes. Don't eat them, but don't listen to what I say.
I don't know what legal authority we have, but yeah. I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it too much. Is there a VTuber you absolutely would like to collab with?
Oh, well, all the senpais I named, they could ask me like, wanna collab at 4 a.m. your time zone, and be like, yes. No, yes, let's do it. I wouldn't care what hoops I need to go through. I would skip my own wedding, probably, perhaps, to stream with my senpais. But like to name like a definite person, well, I'd love to do a collab with old girls. And I mean, I have played Mario Kart on her stream, but not like in call or anything, so we could probably make that happen. But like a VTuber that I haven't talked about that I would like to collab with. Well, there's the one corporate VTuber that I like, Rosemi. She's a Nijisanji VTuber. I think I'd love to just like sit down with Rosemi and be like, let's play something. We played the same game. We both have read Everhood, and I'm like, okay, so we're like basically besties. We've been through this together. Yeah, I feel like Rosemi would be she would be like a goal person, like a true senpai. Like if she noticed me, I would cry probably. Like, why do you know that I exist? She is super cute. I don't know.
What games
like
would you play?
One. Oh, I don't know. I never know what games to play with people. Collabs are hard when it's like, well, there's like, there's maybe like Uno. Imagine just like Uno with 2 CPUs and your big senpai. What a chaos time.
Oh man.
Or then it would have to be something really intense, like that feeds us content so that we can talk about the game if things get awkward.
Yeah.
Like it can't be Monopoly night first thing, so maybe Uno is out of the question.
Oh no.
But like, Silver. Like, but it could be like Mario Kart or something. So if it does get awkward, we can screech and get better. You know, just vroom the bad feelings away. Something like that. I don't know.
I think Mario Kart's always a safe bet as a multiplayer game.
Yeah, and then it can be like, you know, you can invite 2 other people or like 6 other people, and it can be okay. But then it's a group collab, and then there's less pressure. Less pressure to be one-on-one with your senpai.
It's harder to find a good balance in group collabs, I find.
Well, for the group collabs that I've done, I think it's just been a case of everyone knows each other, so we can kind of click and dare to talk over each other and stuff. But then, if I was like in a collab with Rossi, I'd probably just like be a mute person, just like dying. I'd be so whelmed. But then also, like, if there would be other people in there, I would probably be like, eventually warm up, but it would take a while to like dare to even speak in their presence.
Oh no, you gotta learn to speak up. Let your voice be heard to the senpais.
That's a difficult part.
It's kind of hard. I guess just asking for collabs with certain people is hard as well.
Yeah, it's like just too shy, or you know the time zones are gonna be a mess, and you don't have a plan, and you don't know if they want to, and it's a really social thing to plan collabs.
And then
like with my 12-hour stream coming up, I was really fortunate to be like, okay, I have 2 friends who will come if I beg enough. And then I just mentioned the stream to some people, and they were like, oh, I can come. And I'd be like, really? Can you entertain me for an hour? And they said yes, so they are very kind like that.
Very good. It's good to have a VTuber friend like that.
It is so nice, and especially ones that are willing to come on short notice. Like, I knew this stream was coming, but I didn't start playing it until yesterday.
Uh-oh. Well, you've done pretty good since yesterday, so... You got the rest of the week as well.
I got the rest of the week.
Have you
I considered more community game streams? Well, I feel a little shy about those. I do want to do them, but I'm shy about them, because it's like, what if I know people will come in? At this point, I'm like, they are not gonna leave me hanging. One person will come in, no matter what. And I'm always like, I know it's the weirdest thing, but I'm just like, I don't want to put pressure on anyone to come entertain the whole stream. I think it's a weird thing like that. We'd have to do it on the like Discord server, but then I'm still like busy.
Yeah.
But I would also, it's just weird to find a game that I think would be good. And like many people would have and stuff.
I guess a game that you can play by yourself with one person, but lots of others can join, would be quite useful.
Yeah, like I've done Pokemon Unite with people. Phasmophobia, no way.
Oh no.
No way, that's too sus. Like Pokemon Unite, it's a really easy collab game with viewers, and when I did Bloons streaming, I was against the name, but it was Bloons 6 Tower Defense streamer for a while. It was quite easy to hop in and be like, okay, Bloons time, anyone wanna come in? And if they said no, you just, oh, whoopsie, guess I'm doing this thing on hard. You know? And it was like easy enough to be like, okay, this ain't working. But it's a little...
Bloons is the peak game again.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like a really good game, honestly. I played in class with my friend instead of studying sometimes, which has beat me in the butt today, and I went, oh no, maybe I should have paid attention and not just played Bloons in class.
Maybe.
But, you know, maybe I'll do better in the future.
Bloons is... It's like physics and stuff, right?
It's... Yeah, a physics-based game. That's exactly how I would describe it.
Strategy and planning and all that.
Strategy, planning, and yeah. I mean, you do need to know your stuff to get through harder levels, so... It does become a talent, you know. Maybe it is physics-based. It kinda is, because it's like, this one bursts into 3 now and pops into 3, but where do you place? Yeah, a physics-based game.
Definitely.
Yeah, that can be definitely figured out as a definition for it, and call it good.
An intellectual game.
Intellectual game. Brain requiring game.
That's...
Brain... Yeah.
I need to play more of those.
You should. Brain needing games or Bloons in general?
Where's the VTuber balloon game?
How would that even be? Would the VTubers would be the towers.
Yeah.
It
And
would
then
be like Arc Knights.
definitely. You put down a Corone and she smacks the balloons. Yes. Barks at the balloons.
Stun thing.
Put down Doot, he's got his little trumpet. Does stuff. Asking for a friend.
Gonna stream Dark Souls? Oh, I'm still waiting for Dark Souls to go on sale. Then I probably would play it on stream.
Which one
But
would
I'm
you
not
play?
sure also. Probably 3. I think when I've talked about it to people, 3 has been the cheapest one. The Elden Ring game looks so good, and I'm so interested in it that it also almost makes me wanna just like, do I need my savings account or do I just get like a used PS4 and start streaming Elden Ring when it comes out?
Isn't it coming out on
Because I know
PC?
for sure it is, but I'm sure my potato PC can't handle streaming
Oh no.
PC face and the game at the same time. But I would love to play that game. It looked so good. It's like the usual dark gray, a little depressing kind of game that I'm not really into. But then I feel like the struggle and the triumph would be great. And I saw like big monsters, and I'm into big monsters, so I could like that.
Gonna beat up the big
I just
monsters.
like the kaiju fight.
What are some other games you're looking forward to?
Well, Pokemon Legends Arceus is gonna be the next big one for sure that I'm gonna play a lot. I
Hopefully
don't
that
even know
one's
if
good.
any other. Yeah. There's that Mineko's Night Market game that has tried to launch for the past 3 years and just hasn't. And I really hope they are still working on that and get it out well. But I wonder if there's even anything else. I don't think so. I don't think Nintendo has released any teasers of bangers either. Oh, Breath of the Wild 2, that one too.
Yeah.
That one I'm really excited for.
Do we know when that's coming out yet?
I think late next year has been the rumor.
So you've got less than a year now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I need to keep YouTubing so that I can stream it. Guess that's too bad.
so much to do.
Yeah, I remember on my birthday stream, it was like 4 months into streaming, and I was still like, what if I don't stream for a long time? And then like I had a wonderful shrimp in my chat who gave people like a year-long subscription. I was like, oh, well, I guess I have to, so that you just didn't waste money. But it's a good motivator to be like, okay, but people are subscribing, so like it kind of makes sense to keep going, you know. They are showing their support, so I might as well. But yeah, based on that, I'm at least streaming through summer next year. Then I might as well keep going for a few more months and get Breath of the Wild going. Just go from game hype to game hype. But that's how I would live my life anyway.
Manga to manga, game to game.
Yeah.
Ramen visit
No
to
wonder.
ramen visit.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep going. So you read a lot of manga, but do you watch much anime?
I don't. I stopped watching anime years and years ago. And like I watch like One Punch Man. I watch like 2 animes a year. And this year it has been One Punch Man. And I watched some of The Great Pretender on Netflix. And like that's been it. But then I've been reading a lot of manga, so my status has risen from previous years. But I don't know, I don't have like the attention span to sit down and watch an anime. But then I can read a manga for hours, so I don't know what's up with it.
I guess the reading is maybe more your pace as opposed to the anime.
Maybe, yeah. And then there's a lot of things you can miss in an anime. You know, I had this misconception when I was reading manga, or when I started reading manga, because anytime they would be like, well, they did this better in the manga. And I was like, oh, so all the fight scenes are gonna be like super epic in the manga, and they just aren't. I have not seen one like yeah, maybe in like solo leveling type games where the fights are kind of the point. But in like many mangas, there's like 4 panels of fight and it's done, and I'm like, oh, this wasn't a really long fight. Like, why do people be going like, this fight was better in the manga when the manga is like a shorter fight than the anime?
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Like, of course you have to show everything in an anime, and manga is just a few panels of hitting this thing and saying words. But it was a weird misconception that I had, that somehow the manga fights would be more fleshed out, but they really aren't.
It's a lot harder, I suppose. I suppose the better thing with animes is the fights, and then the better thing about the mangas is the conversations and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with the
No.
weird situation there.
What about the Ace Attorneys games?
I didn't really get into those. I have the collection of the games that came out on PC, and I played a few of them, and I did enjoy them, but they just stressed me out too much. I hated going into court, not having all the evidence, and then it's like, you're gonna lose, and I'm like, why am I losing? I did everything right. And then it's like, oh, but you didn't know this thing that's gonna be revealed just as you're about to lose. It was so stressful. So stressful. So I couldn't really get into it because like I want to know all the things if I'm supposed to deduct something. It was so frustrating.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of conversations in that game.
Yeah, and it is a lot of conversation. And I guess I don't really mind that, but it's just that going to court and not having everything you need, and it's a puzzle, and you're like, but I don't have all the puzzle pieces. What do you want from me? Kind of stressed that I didn't like it.
Yeah, it is kind of hard when games have those sort of, you need to go in with everything, but it doesn't tell you if you have everything. So you've messed up like an hour ahead, you're not knowing it.
Yeah, that's the one. And then like Ace Attorney gets mirrored to the Professor Layton series, which doesn't force you to do that. The puzzles are always full. There's rarely any like you don't know everything. There's this one puzzle in Professor Layton. Guess I'm spoiling that one, but it was this maze where it was like, how do you stop the person smelling the garlic by using these two corks? And I remember being hours in that puzzle, like why, like no matter how I do these, I can't like figure this out. And then there was this man on the puzzle screen. I was like, well, what if I just shout this up his hecking nose? And I did it as a joke, and it was like complete. I was like, bro, this whole time.
You did it.
And then I was like, oh, I guess I need to think outside the box sometimes. And then those ones didn't face me anymore. But I don't mind bamboozles like that one, but the stress in Ace Attorney to be correct is high. It's really high.
Yeah.
There's no health points in Professor Layton, just cloud points if you didn't fail at all and you get full pointage.
Being
Way
a
less
lawyer
stressful.
must be hard.
Yeah. It's not for me, definitely. I don't think I could defend anything, not even myself.
Oh, no.
I'd be a defendant where it's just like, you do all the talking for me, please. I'm gonna say something dumb that I don't mean. Definitely one of those cases.
Nova the lawyer, not coming soon.
Do not come to me for legal advice. No, do come, but then do also consult a professional. I'd love to give my opinion, and then you can tell me how wrong I was.
Nova the VTuber lawyer. Come in.
There is a VTuber lawyer. I saw one of their tweets that was like, yeah, I'm a lawyer, but I'm not your lawyer. Please don't confess to crimes in my DMs.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like, oh, poor person. Having to deal with this.
Hello, first time watcher. I have committed cannibalism. What's your advice?
What do I do? They are suing me for the price of one leg.
Oh no.
It would be an interesting case. But yeah, I was like, wait, do people do that? Are people dumb, that desperate for legal advice that they'd ask a VTuber? But then maybe they are. People who commit crimes aren't always in the best of mindsets. To put it nice.
Hello, Doldine. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
This is another FinTuber Doldine. If you want to add that to the counter.
Another? Have you done many VTubers?
I think so. Doldine's been counting how many VTubers I've interviewed. Thank you for the subscription.
Wait, who else have you interviewed other than me?
People who commit crimes. Are probably not top of their stuff.
Oh, I forgot I turned on the text-to-speech with the stuff. What have I done? I know I've done Doot. May, you.
May, man, that's a person I haven't thought about for a while.
Well, May made and rigged my models, so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. I didn't know. Wowie.
I'm trying to see if I can look at a list. it's an easy way to find all the FinTubers. What is it? How do you
We
find?
do have a website thanks to Devils.
Ah,
We have a whole FinTubers.fi? Do we have .com? I don't know. But there is a
FinTubers.
website. It shows who's live and lists all of them. It's a great website.
Yeah, let me have a look at my recorded interviews. Is probably the best way to do it. Fee.
So FinTubers.
May. Bum bum bum. I think it's just free right now. Oh no,
Sorry,
Mini.
At two, Dean was sort of like so many FinTubers. There's been 2 of them.
There's Mini. There's
So
Mini.
many. Mini?
Yeah, Mini. Yeah, I've interviewed her.
She's so cute. I love Mini. She's so cute.
She is great. She's cursed, but in the best way.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's so cute.
Bum, bum,
Adorable. Been blowing up recently. I've been so proud of her.
Is-
Like, I can't go in anymore. Like, I'm so busy that I don't have time to go into her stream sometimes, but I always look at the number and I'm so proud of you, Mini. You're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
your best out here.
She's come a very long way.
She has. Like, I remember when the FinTubers as a group found her, and look at where she's now. So proud.
The
And
biggest
look at
mouse.
people who have joined, like, when I joined around that time. And, like, just like where they are now, and it just makes me so happy for them. It's like,
It's
wow.
great. That's what I like
Everyone's
about
growing,
the
everyone's so...
excuse me, the VTuber community. One of the best things about it is that they want everyone to grow as opposed to they want to get bigger than everyone else.
Yeah, I do like that mindset too, and it's... Yeah. I just get happy seeing my friends do good. Like, I do admit, when I started streaming and I saw some people, like, go past me when they started after me, or they'd be growing in what I deemed was, like, a fast way, I was like, oh no. I would get, like, a little envious, I guess. Then I'd be like, no, they are supporting FinTubers. Every FinTuber supports other FinTubers. So if they are supporting FinTubers, they are supporting me, you know? Because, like, the whole community grows and then we have more viewership as a whole. And, like, it's not like we're a an organism. Like, we're not in absolute symbiosis with each other. But it still helps, you know? And every FinTuber is, like, quite proudly a FinTuber. So, like, they're at least likely to mention it and then. You know?
Make
It's a win-win for
FinTubers the
everybody.
biggest. Is Teeps Finnish? I can't remember.
It's Finnish.
Well there you go, there's another
you
one
done-
for the list. I've interviewed Teeps.
Teeps. Oh, I love Teeps too. What a good boy.
Bun Bun.
Another one of those that I don't have time to go into.
Yeah,
But I do want to.
one of the sad thing about having lots of VTuber friends is trying to watch all their streams is so hard.
Yeah, and then it's like, I'm really picky. Like, even if I love a person, if they don't play something I don't want to watch, I just don't. But then I look at their like, little... at their live, and I just go, I want to be in there, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's such an awful feeling, but I know, like, I need to. They'll be fine if I'm not there, and I can come in when the content is what I want to see. And that's
Yeah.
more realistic for their numbers and everything too, so... I try to rationalize it, like, no, it's okay to be like this.
Huh?
I'm not in charge of their things, you know.
Gotta let them be themselves.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I think we'll end soon-ish. So if anyone in chat has any questions, if you have any questions, feel free to ask Nova.
Questions to you?
Yeah, or to chat, or whichever one you want.
Questions to myself. What the heck
Yes.
did you do today, Nova? Just start doing the monologue right here.
I mean, I guess that's what streaming is in general, if you're doing it yourself, right? Oh.
No, I don't know if that's it. I don't feel like... Well, I mean, I should talk to myself anyway. Komori, this is a question I have for you.
Ah,
That
hello.
relates to me. Yes.
Yes.
Do you have really vivid imagination?
Maybe.
Like if you think of an apple, what do you see?
An apple?
Can you move it?
Yes.
Can you take a bite out of it?
Yes.
Like if someone tells you like I'm gonna hug you, do you see like could you like quickly like see like them hugging you? Kind of feel like how it would feel like and you know?
I guess
Are
so,
you that
yeah.
Because I have this problem when people like I've been doing a lot of collabs with like JC and Moonmeadow and Tomatengu recently and
All good
JC's a
VTubers.
police officer and sometimes JC comes in and it's like I'm gonna arrest you and then I imagine like JC arresting me and then I get all giddy because I know that it's not and then it's a lot. It's really hard to have a really vivid imagination like that.
Gotta put the handcuffs on.
Yeah, like it's like I could see it and I can hear the click and the look on JC's face of disappointment of me doing crime. It's so good. And yeah, I'm like I have very vivid imagination like that. Like if I know a person really well, I can just imagine a conversation with them and then not like realize that it might not have actually happened. And then like I talked about this, right? And it's like no, I didn't. I sure didn't. I just really imagined that I had talked about this and how everyone would react.
I wonder what's if there's like a scientific name for that or not.
It's probably called extremely vivid imagination.
That would make sense.
I don't think it's like a neurological problem that they don't.
No, not necessarily a problem, but just like a scientific name.
A trait. Yeah, maybe there is. I think vivid imagination is enough, and probably like the easiest way to explain it.
Where's the science VTuber? We need someone in here.
There is a science Finnish VTuber where he's a lab science person.
We don't even need general VTubers. We can just have Finnish VTubers do everything.
Yeah, you know what, the situation might have changed, but the last time I checked, there wasn't a Catboy Finnish VTuber. Can you believe this?
What? They're usually like the most common ones.
Right? But I like legit. Last time I checked, I don't think we had one.
Well,
the situation seriously could have changed. I
can't offer to help.
Senpai. But
would you
I'm
say?
No, but no one.
Would you say Lumi is the Finnish VTuber mama?
I think she's definitely the biggest one. There's no questions about that. And she started the FinTuber community herself, I believe. She started the EU VTuber community too, so she's very much to credit for many good things in the community right now.
I remember EU VTubers starting. It was very, very busy back then.
It was so good. I kind of missed those days, but then busy. I don't know how the server is doing these days.
I look back every now and then. There's a few conversations going, but not as many as there used to be.
Yeah, those busy days were so good. Just evenings in the voice chat.
That's how I first met you. Is from EU VTubers.
Yeah. Yeah, the gold rush. That's right. Yeah, straight up don't think there's a Finnish Catboy right now.
Well,
it's like an open position for any Finnish person. Gonna tweet like recruiting a Finnish Catboy VTuber. Like they would be so good, they would fit right in with all the other people, I think. But no, we have like 15 bears and we have very Finnish things. Dogs and bears and other things, but no Catboys.
Well, maybe you can put a wanted poster, start an auditions.
No. There have been sauna streams, but no one's a humanification of a sauna so far.
Do saunas have like attendants, or I'm not sure what you call it, like a sauna owner?
There's like a sauna gnome kind of thing.
Oh.
Like an elf. that lives in your sauna. It gets angry if you talk during Christmas sauna.
Wait,
I think that's actual.
is this a real thing?
This is an actual thing, yeah. I've been told not to speak in the Christmas sauna because the elf could get angry.
Uh-oh.
And you can't sing in the sauna or it doesn't like it.
Well, there we go. You should,
If you anger it, it'll steal things, so you don't want to do that.
if I ever end up in a sauna in Christmas time, I'll try not to talk too much.
Make sure to do that.
I've got to put on a Christmas hat. Thank you, Boo.
You should do that.
If you have a Christmas hat you can put on, go for it.
How fast can I Google for a PNG?
Hat.
That's not gonna be a real PNG. That's a PNG. Ha, ha. Christmas hat getting.
There we go.
Speed
No worries.
one.
Gotta look in the wardrobe somewhere. It's still in the back from last year. Adulting wants
Don't be scared. I am not actually anywhere.
detecting Finnish VTubers. Went to an interview with the hat on. I did, yeah. Well, we've got to put the hat on. It's off by default. You have to redeem it going on. We're slowly getting more Christmassy on the channel, I suppose. I need to put up some Christmas lights in the interview room, or something. I do need to find a permanent
Take
interview.
PNG. Screaming.
I found out on Google Images you can search by color, and one of the colors can be transparent. That's how I look for stuff.
You're right. Oh my goodness. My life has been changed, Komori, to the better thanks to you.
It's one of my top VTuber tips.
That's an amazing tip. You should tweet that.
Maybe I should
Why
make a
are they
TikTok.
speaking in this type? There we go.
But
That's
yeah.
a PNG, not a .html. I don't know why those are a thing.
Everyone in chat, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We are ending soon-ish. Not too
Komori's
soon.
hungry or whatever.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Need some food.
Totally flawless Christmas hat PNG.
Hey, there we go. Ah, look at that. That's
Yeah.
the beautiful hat.
Such a beautiful.
It feels like Christmas already.
Already, indeed.
I really
What
have.
are you? See, I have made 3 of my viewers buy rice cookers. Do you have a rice cooker, Komori? This is
I
in fact 3 people have bought a rice cooker
do
because I'm
not.
talking about it so much.
Ah. I think
You should get one.
I thought about it, and I would buy one if I could find a small one.
What do you mean by small one?
Well, I wouldn't eat a lot of rice in one go, so I would just eat a little bit.
Is that moon metal? Hi,
Ah.
Kitty. I love you.
Hello, Moon. Hello, welcome. Moon is being interviewed later this month.
Such a good lineup, Komori.
Thank you.
Great
Thank you.
taste on VTubers. Me and moon metal. Wow.
Moon did recently
I have
update my logo as well, so thank you, Moon.
Moon metal did my logo as well.
Ah.
My rice cooker can do like a minimum of 2 servings, and like it does a maximum of 8 servings, and it does 4 servings of rice, and you can still steam vegetables in it. I can't recommend my rice cooker enough. I love it so much. It's the best rice cooker ever. I'm so fortunate to have it in my life.
Do you have to clean it a lot?
You have to clean it just between uses. Like there's no need to like. Maybe it's time I should maybe clean the filter, but I don't know how to do that. Like maybe there is some upkeep I could do, but pretty much it's just eat all the rice, clean the pot again, and get it going again. Like there's not like it's not big dishes to get that going.
Yeah, I'll research it if I can find a small one. Because I don't eat a lot of food in one go. I tend to eat like lots of small meals, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just don't want to cook a whole load of rice and like only eat some of it and then not eat it again.
But leftover rice is really nice too. You could make really nice like leftover rice stuff. I'm just happy to eat rice in any form it comes in. So,
you can make little rice cakes and stuff.
Ooh, I don't think if you like rice cakes are like dried and stuff, right?
I
don't think you can really.
I'm not
but
sure.
Like a rice ball you could make easily.
Oh yeah, rice balls. That's it. That's what I was thinking.
Like, I could make rice balls this week.
Ah.
Damn. I have seaweed, I have rice, I have things to put in it. Damn, the future is now thanks to the rice cooker.
Thank you. Shout out to Nova's rice cooker.
The best rice cooker out there. True MVP.
I tried making sushi once. How did that go? I'll give me a shout out. I always forget to do shout outs and stuff. I spelled that. Did I spell that wrong? Or is the bot dead? Oh, I think the bot's dead.
That's sad. Go check out Novau though, people.
Yeah,
you can
check out
Novau. Just amazing. Super duper cute.
Soup. But yeah. Oh, one question I completely forgot to go over. But usually we talk about VTuber lore, but you mentioned that you don't have any lore.
Yeah, I don't have any lore.
Apart from being everyone's neighbor.
Yeah, that's the one lore thing. Everyone's neighbor girl. I'm thinking about like for the next model because I kind of maybe want to go more bougie. Like the princess arc is really calling me. I don't think that's actually gonna happen, but I do think about the princess arc very often, and I have to get lore that's like got adopted by an oil baron.
I got isekai.
I don't think I'm actually got isekai and now I'm an oil baron's daughter, but I don't think that's actually gonna happen.
Is Finnish oil a big thing?
Oh, I don't think there's any oil in Finland.
Oh no. Just
we make money from tree business, and there's a ship thing that we do well, I think. And car parts.
VTubers, of course.
Toilet paper. Yes, and VTubers.
You became a VTuber daughter.
Yes. Yes. I do think about lore sometimes, but I don't think I really need any. I don't think it'll do anything. Like, I do create characters, like I roleplay in my free time. So I do know how to create lore for things. I just don't think it's necessary for me personally as a VTuber streaming person to do it.
I think it's more to help what was I gonna say? It's more to help theming, if anything.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you need extensive detailed lore, it's just more of a background to your theming.
I do think like because I started VTubing in a way that I wasn't like into VTubers, I didn't even think about lore when I started. I didn't know it was a thing that people had. I thought Lumi was just I guess she is just a wolf girl because she is one, but I was like, okay, so that's just like, she is one, and that's the end of the story, and not like, got turned into a snow wolf one day because the Fenrir died, and it's time to become the next reigning winter champion,
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know if I had known it had been a thing, it would have been one. Like, my first VTuber idea was to be a slime girl, and I would have had to explain why a slime girl is streaming. But that turned out to be very difficult to do, and here I am. No.
What are some
as the girl.
What are some other ideas you had of potential Novas?
Well, I did have the princess arc from the very beginning, but then a crown was really hard to do. I didn't know how to do that, so it's like, okay, no crown. There goes that idea. Then like a lot of it was just caused because I didn't know how to use the programs. But then like the slime girl was definitely one, but that one was another, like, well, I need to make art and rig it or make this 3D model thing work, but then that's really hard on Reward Studio. And like it was, yes. So I think I only had the like slime girl thing, and then I started like seeing what we would actually do, and then landed here where I am now. There are 2 Lumion VTubers. There
Two
are.
Lumions?
Yeah.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. It's the spawner. it's
It's the spawner. I think it spawns a lot of winter themed things. It's the winter season again, so there's gonna be like more like ice dragons and stuff spawning. I remember observing that last year, like a lot of like, it's like, you know, winter VTubers debut in winter, and summer VTubers debut in the summertime. It was fun to watch it kind of like tick, and now it's winter VTuber debut time again.
There is a tree VTuber I know of who changes depending on the season.
That's super nice. That's super cool. That's a really good idea.
Does Nova know MonkeyTube?
I know of them, but I haven't really interacted with MonkeyTube.
You should. He's a lovely guy.
Didn't MonkeyTube like stop streaming? I guess they've been back. I've seen them on Twitter, but
yeah, they stopped
everyone's got their back
for the summer, I guess, and then they've come back as a space monkey. That's what happened. He got sent into space, and
there's more lore now.
yeah, it's had to get his bananas sorted, basically. But yeah, check out FinTubers, everyone here. So Nova, I need to ask you the final question of tonight, if you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, and the final question is, who are we gonna raid?
Oh, I get to choose the raid
You
person?
You get to choose, yes.
Oh, this is amazing.
If anyone in chat has any questions, now's your
Who
final
have
chance.
you gone to in the past? I just wanna know, you know.
Who have I what in the past?
Who have you gone to in the past? Toma, welcoming cutie, it's okay. I can give you the rundown.
Toma. Hello.
Boma
hello.
bamboo.
Who have I raided? I mean, that's a lot of people that I've raided in the past. So.
Like the last 3 streams. That's how I think. If it has been 3 streams, I can raid someone again.
Oh man. Who have I raided in the last 3 streams? I haven't streamed since last week.
Huh? How are you alive? I would feel so lost in the universe.
Well, I was meant to stream yesterday, but I had a headache and I had to work on some things,
baby.
so I focused
That's
on that.
too bad. Aw.
I can't think who I raided recently.
Okay. Just don't remember.
I don't remember. Brain empty. No worries, no worries. Thank you for the lurk, Moon Meadow. We couldn't get the
Oh,
shoutouts. May. We could do if you like.
I mean, you've been there before. Have you been to Queen lately?
The Queen? Not recently. I don't think.
We could go to Queen. I love supporting Queen wherever I can.
Sure,
Queen's
yeah.
a good buddy.
think
Showed me
I-
all the camps in Monster Hunter and can't stop memeing me for it.
I haven't. I think I collabed with Quinn a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can raid Quinn. Is that your final answer?
That's my final. Let's raid Queen.
Okay, let's do it. But yeah, welcome, Toma. If you have any questions, quick questions, now's the time.
You have like what, a minute, 45 seconds until the raid?
I haven't activated yet, so
Oh, I see.
you've got it. What's Quinn doing? Legends of Rune Terror.
Interview was good, Toma. You have been well taken care of today. Thank you, Komori.
Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it.
There was a question about my streaming senpais and who would be like the dream person to collab with. Those made me blushy washy a little bit. But no other ones, I don't think. It's been quite comfy.
yeah, we've spoken about cannibalism. We've spoken about
Playing too.
3DS games, Adventure Quest, ramen, a lot of manga.
You know, the Nova things.
Usual. Okay, what's up?
No ice emoji.
There's a magic. Is that a mini emote? Oh no, it's a Nova one. Ah.
No, yeah, that's mine. Ice emoji is mine.
Oh, it's a good one.
No one
it's a
else
good
can
one.
have.
I need to work on more emotes.
Same. I still have so many slots to fill. And animated emo slots are coming to me soon, hopefully trademark.
Ooh.
Just
very,
don't
very
have
good.
ideas for that. But
Yeah,
I'll
it's
figure them out.
hard to work out what people like and what people want.
And what I could realistically do myself.
Yeah.
Because I draw my own, so
Ah.
I need to make them easy to animate then.
What's your top
I could
tip?
animate the ice emoji. Look back and forth.
Oh, might be a bit creepy, but maybe that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll set up the raid going as I brush off all this hair that's somehow got onto me. How do I raid again?
You,
Is this
you
gonna
do
work?
/ray. You
Okay,
have.
I think that's set up now.
You know. No,
It
it's-
does. Did it not?
It's not showing to me.
What's going on? What's happening? Why does this always happen to my raids? They always break.
Do you have the counter for the raid in your?
I do not. I'll try it again in normal mode.
Yeah. There was, I think, someone complained like I pressed one button and the raid said bye bye. So.
That'll work. You already have a raid in progress. Oh, it's broken. Raid in progress, it says. Well,
Guess
well,
we need to
hopefully,
manually go to Quinn.
maybe. I'll have to sort this out.
Yeah. I've never had raid problems. I'm blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed, but that I truly am. In many ways.
Maybe it's just gonna randomly raid without us knowing, and we would have been talking for 20 minutes. All right, we'll try this manually.
Manually.
Is there a /cancel raid?
I don't know how raid cancel works.
All right, we'll try this once more. Is that gonna work? Something went wrong. Try running that. This happens a lot to me for some reason.
Weird.
Having technical difficulties. Please give. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're gonna have to manually raid.
No, the bot isn't working either.
No, the bot's dead.
But go there.
Yeah, the
Oh.
commands are broken. I need to fix them. We have a bot, but the bot is misbehaving. So that's something for me to work on tomorrow. But yeah, thank you again for coming over. It's been a pleasure having you.
It's been a pleasure being here.
So when is your next stream?
Tomorrow.
Oh, and what will you be
PM
doing?
and time between I don't know. Garden Story and probably Pokemon.
The good stuff.
Those are most likely the plan.
But yeah, we're gonna go over to Quinn now. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Bye bye. Hang on, before I go, I'll post a link. That'll help.
That would help.
But yeah, thank you again. Bye bye.